Hi guys, so in this video I'm going to show you how to do some gorgeous glittery gel polish stamping using Stardust holographic glitter from Nail Sugar, the Moyra crystal clear stamper, some Moyra gel stamping polish and the Moyra festive collection number 3 plate. Let's get started. Okay, so whether it is a plate that I have never used before that the film is still on, or one that I have lifted from my stamping collection, which you can see in another video, I'll link that down below, but regardless whether the plate is brand spanking new with a film still on it, or has been used multiple times before, the first thing that I do is I get some acetone and some lint-free wipes, or you can use even like a cotton pad, and I just give the plate a really good clean just to make sure that we're starting with a nice clean plate with no debris or anything like that there on it. I give it a dry off as well too then with a little dry lint pad, so that's all sparkly clean and ready to go. As for my stamper, the only thing that I do is I take the lid off and get it ready to go. I should note that never ever put acetone anywhere near your stamper. It completely clouds it over and it's just not good for it. It deteriorates the stamper. So you never have to prep your stamper. These particular things here are things that are just ready, good to go. So if you're new to stamping, you shouldn't have any issues with these at all. So firstly, I take my tip, which I have already prepped. As you can see, I've shaped and I have buffed. And if this here was a client's nail, I would have all this here prepped, ready to go. What I am going to do is put 2 colours of gel polish down. I'm going to use a navy blue. So I'm just going to go in with the first coat. And I'm going to pop that in the lamp for the normal curing time. Okay, so that is the first coat done. I'm now going to go in with the second coat. And I'm going to pop that into the lamp to cure for the usual time. Okay, now that's out of the lamp, we're left then obviously with our gel colour and the tacky layer. So what I would do is, if I'm going to top coat after the stamping is done, I would simply wipe off the tacky layer. However, because I am going to be leaving the glitter in its kind of raw form, I want to top coat the gel colour whilst it's got that tacky layer on, so that whenever I sugar the glitter on, the gel colour underneath is sealed. And for this here, I'm using my Bling Line Tack Free top coat, which is a really high shine top coat. Oh, it's just beautiful. And I'm just going to put that in for a minute. Okay, and just while we're actually waiting on that curing, this here is the Tack Free Finish top coat by Bling. I absolutely love this top coat. It's just so beautiful to apply and it's such a high shine, lasts for ages. So highly recommend this Tack Free Finish top coat if you are looking for a really good professional top coat. This is the one to go for. So like I say, while there's actually curing, what I'm going to do is, the only way that I prep my stamper is to make sure that there's actually no debris on it. And I have a little lint roller here, so I just run it along the actual stamper a few times just to kind of make sure that I've got it all nice and clean, and that's it, pretty much ready to go. Okay, so I've just zoomed these in a bit so you can actually see this here, hopefully a bit clearer for the next stage. But that's our tack-free top coat all ready to go. It's all been cured, nice and shiny. So the image that I'm going to be using is going to be the snowflake one here. We've already cleaned our plate and all the rest of it, so that's prepped. We have run the lint roller over our jelly stamper, so that's all good to go. Our clear stamper, so that's all good. So now we're ready to go in with this is the gel stamping polish by Moyra. So with this gel stamping polish, what I tend to do is, because it's quite thick, I place it over the whole of the image. And I kind of just work it into the little grooves. Because this stamping polish, I find the gel stamping polish is just that little bit thicker than the others, I tend to just sort of give it a couple of seconds just to kind of sit. And then what I do is I get my scraper, scrape that off, and then I pick up the image, and as you can see, there's the image right on there. Now, any wee dots or things like that there that you can see, you can fill those in with a fine detailer brush. They're not something that I'm too worried about because I am going to obviously sugar. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my nail and I am going to line up exactly where I want the stamping to sit. So hopefully you can actually see this. So I kind of want it roughly about there, and I just press that down and onto the nail, and that's us. Now bear in mind that this here is gel stamping polish, so it needs cured to actually set. But before I cure it, I'm going to sprinkle it in glitter, because everything is so much better with glitter. So here we go, I've got my little dish, and all I'm going to do is gently, very, very gently, just sprinkle that from a height, just tapping it with my finger, really, really gently. I'm going to make sure that I have everything covered. And then what I can do is I can just tap off the excess, and then I'm going to put this into the lamp for a double cure, just to make sure that the actual that the light actually penetrates through the glitter. So off we go. Okay, that's it cured and out of the lamp. So all we have to do now is dust it off, just to sort of reveal our little snowflake pattern. And just give that just a gentle dust. And there we go. That is our beautiful snowflake pattern. How gorgeous is that? It's super duper sparkly. And I mean, you can still obviously top coat this if you wish, but I'm just going to leave it just as it is. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so just to finish up, obviously we have our stamper here with the remaining like stamping polish on it. So yet again, we just take the lint roller and just get all that cleaned off so that our stamper is nice and clean and clear again. And then pop the lid back on. The last thing you want is for the actual top of that there getting damaged, and the same with the bottom. You don't want the actual stamper getting damaged, so always keep your lids and keep it on. I keep mine in the box as well too, so we'll just put that back in. It's also such a pretty box. How nice is that? And then for our stamping plate then, yet again, we just get our acetone and our little lint wipes or cotton pads. something really, really absorbent. The more absorbent, the better. Let me just give this a wipe over, and then get a dry lint-free pad and just go over it just so that it's nice and clean and ready for next time. And that's it. That's us all done. So there we go, guys. That is our sparkly snowflake nail. And that is stamping with the Moyra gel stamping polish. If you are doing any gel stamping, I would highly recommend that you get this because it is formulated for plates. You probably won't have very much luck at all with normal gel polish. It really does take the gel stamping polish. I will leave the link for this here down below. Like I say, if you're new to stamping, I would highly recommend you get the crystal clear stamp and scraper from Moyra. It's just so easy to learn, it's so easy to use, and there's no prep, there's nothing like that there involved. It's just literally open it and go. And the same with the Moyra London plates. I actually find there's really good quality plates to work with, so and I do have quite a collection of them. Well, a small collection of them. I am working on that. But there we go. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Thank you so much indeed for watching. And hopefully I shall get to see some of your gel polish stamping sparkly creations. How lovely is that? Have a great week, guys. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye.